Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. One of the questions I've had in the past, which I've never really answered, and I think I'll take the time to answer, was what's your favourite brand of screwdriver? What's your favourite screwdriver? And the screwdriver I take to all my jobs is none of these. It's actually this one. This is my favourite screwdriver, and this is made by Stanley. They stopped making it for a while there. Well, they stopped making it and they changed the design, and basically I went to a hardware store and they had this stock which was all faded and all the rest, had been on the shelf for maybe 20 years, and they had like 3 of these, so I bought all 3 because I bought my first one back in 2003 or maybe even 2002, and I still use that screwdriver today. I've got a few more of them, and you know, I flip between this one and that one, but it's basically the exact same screwdriver. The only difference is one has a carry case at the back, one doesn't. And yeah, it's a screwdriver I take to all my jobs. Rather than taking a whole toolbox, I just take a screwdriver, and it gets me out of trouble a lot of the time. It's my go-to tool. The reason I like this screwdriver so much is, one, because it's well balanced. See, I can flick it around. I've flicked it around for many years. That's one reason. Next reason is you've got storage in the back of it, so you can store a couple of little bits in the back. You've got your rotating selections around the front, so you just rotate it round, drop it out, put your other one back in, and then just rotate it round. For locksmithing, there's generally a few screws that you need to have. One of them is the square drive now on some sliding glass door locks like Bradnam's. You need a big Phillips, and you need the P2 Phillips. You need a big flathead, and you need the small flathead, and on some of the Gainsborough Trilocks you need the hex, the hexagon one, which is here. So that's it there. Sometimes you can even get tricky, and you can store like the roofing screws, those I forget what they're called, hex 3/4 I think they are. You can store like the attachment down the back there as well. So it's pretty much everything you would want. The next reason I like it is because it's got a little bit of weight to it, and you can use it as a bit of a tapping mallet, you know, give a few things a little tap. The next thing is it's nice and easy to select your direction. You go left, you go right, put it in the middle, it's locked. Go right. It's got a ratchet mechanism in it. The handle gives enough grip and enough, I think the word is purchase, so that you can really drive screws in. I can shear off a 001 screw with this. You know, the ones the wooden ones that go into the wood, I can actually shear them off, and I have sheared a few screws off with this because it gives so much torque and leverage on the screw. So by far this is my favourite screwdriver. I have tried other ratchet screwdrivers. I wasn't impressed, mainly because they don't have the tool storage, they don't have the weight, the balance. They're just different, and they just don't really stand up to it. The rubbery feel on here too, that rubber is nice. It hasn't peeled off, even on the one that's 20 years old that I still use. It hasn't peeled off. The original ones were black here, and they didn't have the screw compartment at the back, so this is like the Mark II. I still kind of just use the Mark I and get away with the selection that I have there. If you lose one of these hexagon driver bits, you can just buy more, so it's not a problem. But by far, that's my favourite screwdriver. For the $20 investment, I'd happily pay up to at least $50 for, you know, for another one if I needed it. So yeah, ratchet, plenty of purchase, all my selections, nicely balanced. You can, each time you go up to the lift, you know, I normally do a few flips with it. Just flip it, just chuck it and flip it. And if I try and do that now, I'll probably drop it. Ready? There we go. You do that in the lift because it's fun and it occupies your time. But that's my favourite screwdriver. All these other ones, if I can't find that yet, then yeah, I'd have to take 2 or 3 of these type of screwdrivers to do my job, and it's a little bit inconvenient, as where one just fits straight in my cargo pants along the back pocket there, sits in there like that. You just grab it, bang, you're ready to go. There's my screwdriver. Hope it's been some help for you. Leave your comments down below. Thanks for watching.